What's up, everybody? Gibson's Lawn Service checking back in with another one. Listen, it is important that you are in your children's lives. I'm gonna give y'all an incident, something that happened last night, and it's funny because I made a video about this a few days ago. I'm fixing to tell you how 3 people almost lost their life last night at 1 o'clock in the morning. So, as we are, and I didn't think nothing about this until after everything had settled down. Now, you remember I told y'all I pulled up on a few of my clients' properties and they had a bunch of toilet tissue all over the place. They call it senior prank or whatever. All right, now, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened last night at 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, look, 2 cars pull up. I live in a subdivision, all right? And I know my neighbors. And what I mean by I know my neighbors, where my house sits, on the left side of me, it's an older guy. On the other side of him, it's a husband and wife with a family. They just moved out. On the side of him, it's an older white guy. Now, back to where I stay on the right side of me, it's a family. It's a family that live on the side. It's a family that lives on that side with the high school senior. House right in front of me. Roommates, they have a child that's not in high school. House on the side of them. Military family, kids are in middle school. All right, and I'm saying that to make a point. 2 cars pull up 1 o'clock in the morning last night. They pull up and they park in front of the older guy that lived right next door to me. All right, car in the front, car in the back. Car in the back, 4 guys jumped out, black hoodie, ski mask. Car in the front, 2 guys jumped out, black hoodie, ski mask. Right. Now, I have guns in my home. I am a firm believer in having weapons, having guns, and protecting what's yours. All right? So, 4 guys run outside my house, ski mask. My neighbor outside smoking. He see it. He grabbed his gun. He grabbed both his guns. He trying to see what the play is. All right? They run back up front. Other 2 jump in the car, pull off. And then one of the guys tried to flex on the dude that was sitting on his porch smoking. Because he just watching what's what. You know, ain't no alarms get set off, ain't nothing jump off. All right? So one of the guys tried to flex on him. He let him know. He said, hey, man, this ain't what you want. All right? He said, sound like they shot at me. Dude had a can of chicken noodle soup, threw it, hit his car. You got a can of chicken noodle soup, you throw it at a car, it's gonna go boom. It make a little, when you paranoid, you ready to blow. So Buddy was fixing to blow him. He said, but the only thing stopped me from blowing him, bro, he said, because if I would have missed, that bullet would have went straight through your house, and I know you got 5 daughters. I said, and I'm thinking like, yeah, that's what a sawed off is for. Just throw you some bird shots in there, get you your sawed off, and light his behind up. Come to find out, these are high school kids, because he made one of them boys take their mask off, and the man started crying. He said, man, he a high school kid. And that's when they told him, man, it's just senior prank, man, it's just senior prank. Come to find out, they was trying to throw toilet tissue on the guy that stayed next door to me who could have a high school son. Now, the reason I say parents need to be in fathers need to be in their children's lives, I'm gonna be honest. It's better that the neighbor caught him versus me catching him. Here's why I say that. I make a lot of videos on TikTok and YouTube, and mainly TikTok. A lot of people threaten to do something to me from TikTok because I tell people, stop cutting grass for cheap and free. Stop running around giving free landscape quotes. Raise your prices. You're going out of business. And a lot of guys get upset, call me racial slurs when I see you, or you gonna fight you, do this and that. So that's what I'd be thinking about. So if I was up 1 in the morning, first thing, my camera's gonna go off. Somebody's pulling up in front of the house. And I am a light sleeper. So I'd have jumped up, like, what's going on out here? And if I'd have seen 4 guys with black hoodies and ski masks running on the side of my house going in my backyard, I'm gonna be thinking, man, it's one of them dudes from TikTok. He was serious. So I'd have came outside blowing. Now I wouldn't have tried to hit nobody. I probably would have blew on the ground, blew in the air just to scare you. But you see how fast this could have gotten out of control. And I told my neighbor, I said, yeah, man. I said, if you'd have blew Buddy, man, they'd have threw you under the jail. Even though this guy got a black hoodie with a ski mask, they'd have said, look, man, he wasn't on your property, blah, 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 blah. They'd have threw you under the jail. Ain't no way around. Number one, the kids' parents would have came over here acting a fool. But at the same time, why is your children out at 1 in the morning pulling pranks? Like, a lot of people don't play silly games. And that's why I say, you need to really be in your children's lives to teach them. Because see, some women don't see certain things the way a man see it. Like a woman may tell her daughter, if that boy pull your hair, you slap him. I teach my daughters, do not put your hands on a boy, because a boy will whoop you. You come tell me, you tell the teacher. Especially when you get in middle school. I grew up in a middle school where dudes would literally punch females. I never forget, I was in gym in middle school. There was a real light-skinned girl, had glasses. Her and this boy got to arguing. He punched her right here and she was out. Now she started it. She got all in his face pushing. He went boom. He hit her right here on her temple. She was out. Another dude punched the girl in the mouth, split her mouth over. He said, what you get for running your mouth. Do not mess with a boy. That junk can go left quick. I remember one of my sisters got loud with a dude. He slapped the mess out of her. And my father go to the school acting a doggone fool. They call the police on him, lock him up. See how stuff can get out of hand if you're not raising your daughters right, if you're not teaching them the right thing. Same thing with your sons. Y'all have to get in your kids' life to teach them right from wrong. Them boys could have lost their life last night. But like I say, if I'd have came outside blowing, I ain't flip talking. I'm coming out here blowing. And you see how that would have went left? So be in your kids' life, man.